Well, it is dawn of day 42, and oh boy, do I have a story. So, firstly, I will note, all of our infantry units are, for the most part at least, okay, and are currently on patrol or asleep, as they should be. We made a fair bit of progress digging out the road. We are down 2 miners. And that would be because of this lovely fellow over here. So this is a warg rider, one of 3, that turned up last night, along with this goblin encampment, of which I believe there are currently only 2 inhabitants, as well as about 7 spiders, and if you hadn't guessed from the fire, a necromancer. Nope, Maria's leveled up, hooray. Now, they spawned very close to the road that the miners were working on, and it was only really a matter of time before the wargs stumbled upon them. And so they did, upon Cat, and I think it was either Maid or Bumble, who was like our... Let's take a look. I'm trying to remember exactly. I think Maid is still alive. But I could be wrong. Okay, I have like screenshots of this, so you'll be seeing those on the screen. But my memory is terrible, so I apologize. I apologize for that. But yes, they came upon them pretty much whilst they were going back to the settlement to try and offload some supplies and go to sleep. And at that stage, that meant that they were heavily encumbered. And I tried to divert them towards the water where I knew the wargs couldn't go, but they just caught up with them too quickly. And as it turns out, a leather tunic doesn't do very much against a warg rider. So, consequently, a single hit each, they were gone. All gone, along with a couple of leather tunics and a couple of bronze pickaxes, and a bunch of dirt. And that's not really massively consequential, really. Our 2 newest infantry then approached afterwards, and viciously slew the warg that was responsible, as well as the other 2 when they later approached our beachhead area. And then later that very evening, a necromancer turned up. So I had Samantha go out to fight the necromancer. Thankfully, the necromancer at no point tried to summon undead of any kind. But it was a late night, Samantha was kind of hungry, so Samantha went off to get some food at just about the wrong moment. So I had to send Seth out to re-engage. And we still got some fire running around, as you can see. Well, the necromancer went down eventually. And so we were 3 people up. End of last episode, we're now 2 down. Net gain is still 1. But hopefully this fire will get put out soon enough. Jeez. I think it's nearly gone. Bleh. So we definitely need to send somebody out to get rid of the spiders. That shouldn't take very long, I think. Oh, level 13 fisherman Aeneas. Yay. And some broken stone hoes. Let's take a look at that. Tools. Stone hoe 38, we're fine. No worries there. 7 spiders. Spiders only take 1 hit to take down, so they're not a huge concern. What worries me more about them is that if we don't get rid of them soon enough, then we're going to have issues, because they'll just, are you actually like, huh, dispose of corpse then. Can't grab you. Game saving. Because if there's too many of them, then they will encourage the arrival of a matriarch. Okay, Aku. You've got some spiders to deal with, I feel. It looks like you're going to engage one right as you get up here. Oh no, that's actually just one that was killed on patrols anyways. But there's plenty more to go. Nearest ones are to your right. Nearest and most abundant ones, in fact. I am sorry. I don't know if I'll put your names back into the lists, but I am very sorry about that. I should have made... As soon as I saw that the wargs were around, I should have made you go to sleep. But... Oh, there we go. Are you seeing this one? Right there, okay. You can handle it, you've got a glaive. Right, that should be fine. Where are you going? What are you doing? Eating? Really? Come on, fight. Murder. Seriously? Thank you. Yeah. Okay, walk patrol routes and I'll grab the next person that comes up here. So yes, it was one hell of a night. And I had to do all of that maneuvering in the dark. Which was made a lot easier by our lights, that has to be said. But just, wow, so much bother. So much trouble. Nothing we could do about it. And I don't think you can get anything from Marauders, so don't worry about that. I'm sure there was 3. Did I already harvest one? I might have already... Yeah, that looks like the 3rd one there. Oh, and Samara's level 9. Alright. So the builders are still working, and we've still got Morinder. Unfortunately, Morinder was our lowest level miner by quite a ways. But things we must put up with, I suppose. No fishing pole? Clover. Okay, I guess it was it Bumble then, I guess? Tools. Fishing pole. We can make 5 of them, so let's do that. Yeah, the fire should burn itself out soon enough. And even if it doesn't, honestly, we're not worrying about trees terribly much. We've got like another row to finish here, but nonetheless, we're doing well. How do you expect me to fish when I ain't got a fishing pole? Yes, I get the message. We're working on it. Like, right here, we're working on it. Yeah, it looks like we can get a leather tunic back, at least. That shouldn't impact our food negatively. We will still, if anything, we'll be gaining food more so because we've now got 2 less people to be feeding, but... that was a pain. That was a pity. Okay, is there somebody heading back up here now? Oh, hello, who's this? Adam, level 2 builder. Okay then. Huh. Right, well, paper. Let's deal with those guys. 1 second, because I've just remembered I haven't actually opened up my little list of names. Back in a very quick moment. Okay, we're back. So, whilst Adam, the level 2 builder over there, is probably going to get turned into a miner very soon, wanders over, let's see if we can get paper to deal with these spiders. I don't quite like having spiders around. Eesh, horrid things. Where are you? You're way over there. You two are taking an interesting route. I wonder what's going on with that. There's a stump. Spider. Might as well gather resources. Why not? Sort of doesn't have terribly much to do right now, as is. Yep. New spider. I know. Your indiscretion. Gather resources. Oh, level 9 infantry. Hooray! Yes, no spider spotted. I know. I told you to go and spot it. Spiders are by no means a massive concern when you have a bronze glaive and a heater shield and all sorts. Just mowing them down. They don't really even have a chance to fight back. Any more on this road? Nope. So the remaining 2 are over here. Spider's arms in a killing blow. I'm not quite sure how that works. I'm not going to complain, but I'm not sure how it works. So, my subject for discussion, past the terrifyingly bad night that we had, this time around, is liminal spaces. So, oh, hello. Level 2 builder, miner 1, disloyal, steel hammer, ooh. Okay, accept Adam. And then Adam, miner, and let's give you a more fitting name. So you can be Witchy Cats. There we go. Welcome, Witchy Cats. I hope you'll perform quite happily here. And I'm going to put you on the standard rotation of sleeping so that you don't end up potentially in another horrifying situation. That road's coming along quite nicely, okay. So, yes, liminal spaces. Now, for those of you who don't know, a liminal space is basically a between space. It's a borderline between 2 other locations or states or such. And like one of the most popular examples of a liminal space is a crossroads. And basically, humans have a recurring fascination with liminal spaces, borders, crossroads, bridges, that kind of thing. Because they're spaces where inherently you're passing through. They're temporary, like, locations that you're not really trying to be, you're just trying to use it to get somewhere else. And additionally, they're spaces where, by their inherent nature of being a means to an end, basically, they're a place where things change, where something happens. So they've acquired a sort of mythological implication, where a liminal state is a place where the normal rules of the world kind of just fall away. Is that a skeleton? 2 skeletons. Okay, are there any more skeletons, or just those 2? I mean, our dudes can probably handle that. And 4. Okay, 6 skeletons. I think our patrols can handle them. I don't think they're a threat. How are we doing over here, by the way? Just digging away. Okay. That's Witchy. Okay. Welcome, Witchy. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Ooh, Dallas is now a level 6 stonemason. Hooray! Yeah, let me know in the comments if you think that I should put our fallen miners back in my naming pool. But yeah. Now, the reason I bring up liminal spaces is because of the very soon coming, if not actually already happening, I forget exactly when this video goes out, MCM convention in London. My brain went dead for a moment there, sorry. Are these guys just, like... There's a skeleton that's just chasing around these goblins who actually have no idea he's there. Just doing what he can to try and catch up with them. Go, skeleton, I believe in you. There you go, you got one. One more to go. Yes, so conventions represent a very fascinating, like, phenomenon, I feel, in human cultures. Because they're, first of all, a microcosm of human nature. Because they're usually tailored towards a specific community, a specific kind of popular hobby or a form of media. So Comic-Con is an obvious one. But there's various other things, like Kitacon, PAX, I guess, is another one. I'm finding myself hard-pressed to actually name some conventions, because I go to so few of them. And Insomnia is another one. But generally speaking, when you have a convention, it's tailored towards a specific group of people, a specific industry, or that kind of thing. And it also represents a state wherein standard, like, normal, everyday conventions break down. Because let's take cosplay as an example. This is no bash against cosplay, but cosplay in the everyday, normal world is way out there. It's very strange, and odd, and all sorts of other quite unfriendly terms, honestly. Because going to, say, your place of work as Lena from, like, Gates or something would just not be done. Going to the doctors as, like, Archer or something. Like, you can't do this. You can't even go as some of, like, you could maybe sneak it in as some of the more subtle characters, who maybe just have a couple of distinct clothing items or such, or a specific kind of hairstyle, or even these days the hair color. But by and large, cosplay is not done in the normal frame of society, shall we say. But it is done freely and casually at conventions. And this is why I use it as an example of where the standard parts of society fall away, the inhibitions fall away, the taboos and whatnot, the rules change, the liminal space takes effect. And that means that if you are the weirdest, most oddball person out there in the everyday space, in a convention, you are normal. You are fine. You are every bit as welcome as anybody else who at least is not being a dick and violating the rules of the convention or whatever. And that makes conventions, having a convention to attend, a massively powerful thing. Is there more to this dig? Yes, there is. Just wondering if I actually selected it. Because it reminds people that they're not alone. It reminds people that they're every bit as normal, quote-unquote, as anybody else. And that's already been selected as well. Wow, I'm blind today. Or unobservant, I should say. And I always find that you go to a convention and you are dead on your feet. Like, by the end of it, you are just falling over, basically. But by the end of it, it seems almost a haze. It seems like it came and went in a flash. And you're sort of hard-pressed to think of when did that happen in relation to this other thing, and what day was that? And it's just so... Conventions are fascinating. Like, a fascinating element of society and culture, I feel. That's worthy of analysis in and of itself. And then inside of conventions, especially big conventions, you get like sub-conventions, where there's like specific fandoms that are meeting up. I don't know if this happens at like JCB Builders conventions or whatever, but I know it definitely happens at the kind of conventions I'm made to attend. I say made. I gladly and freely go. Well, freely, maybe not, but I gladly go. Coming along to harvest some stumps and hopefully get us some more saplings. Okay. Mind yourself, Morinder. What is your level right now? You are level 8. Strong back. Good. That will hopefully allow you to escape faster. Just in case. Actually, inside of your... Do I have you set for... Yes, I do. Okay, so the miners go to sleep. Good. It wouldn't have been a problem if they were over here, digging underground, but just by sheer virtue of that moment, it's not pleasant. I did what I could. But let me see. What more? Liminal spaces make a huge appearance in folklore. In the yokai, for example, the mythological creature set of Japan, which people will know I'm somewhat of a fan of. A lot of things are explanations for things that happen in the twilight hours, or at these crossroads in space, like under bridges, over bridges, at border points between two territories, that kind of thing. Do we have a... We do not currently have somebody coming over here. Witchy, what are you wielding? Bronze pick. Okay, that's something. You're not wearing leather tunic, though. And there's a skeleton right there. Where is our nearest... Okay, Witchy, over here, please. I think our nearest infantry might be Aku. But Aku is currently on the other side of the map, about to engage a bunch of skeletons. And our other two here are currently indisposed. Didn't we have 3? I could have sworn we had more. Like, I could have sworn we had 4 people. Where's... We had pen, paper... Blair, and Aku. Where's Penguin Piper? Penguin! Oh. Okay, you're around here then. You are... I don't know. Where are you? Are you, like, down here eating? Is that what's going on? No. Had you for a moment. Where are you? Penguin! Hello? Penguin, there you are. You're asleep. So 3 out of 4 of our guards are asleep. This is why you have people on rotation, basically. Okay, well... Witchy, a pickaxe is usable as a weapon, but it is going to cause some difficulty because it's melee direct only. So I'm gonna have you come over here and avoid that skeleton, for the time being at least, so that I can hopefully deal with what's going on over here first. Hopefully. Now, I'm pretty sure Aku should be okay to deal with these skeletons. Cause you're tool to the 9s. Look at that. Iron cuirass, bronze plate helm, steel boots, heater shield, and a glaive. You should be fine. Just try to avoid being right in front of them. Mind the other one. One down. Aku has leveled up. Hooray! And I can see that. I can see Witchy making their way over here. Okay. Level 5 infantry. I need to put you onto training, don't I? Okay, is anybody else coming over here? Yes, Morinder's coming over here. Please no. Just go over there and wait. Oh, jeez, and I think we've got Buildus Mara coming over here too, as well. Just wait for the guards to get here. Oh, and it is midday as well. Whew. Look, I'm just piled on top of each other. Yep, another one spotted. I'm waiting for another one to bite the dust. Okay. Oop, to the side. You have to sidestep these guys. It causes all sorts of trouble if you engage them head on. Nope. This is so dangerous. Finally. Okay. And whoop. Nope, 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 nope. I can see the skeleton right there. What are you carrying, Margaret? Okay. Carrying a steel axe. Actually, you might have a decent chance. But you're also not wearing any armor, so I'm going to pass on that for the moment. Same with you two. Come on. I wish I could group select. Well, Iron Hammer is broken. Oh. Okay, get over here, please. All of you. And just wait. Just wait. Has anyone escaped me? No. Jesus, it's like herding ants. Yeah. The guards, or the guard, I should say, will be here soon. Yeah. Okay, stop. How's your hunger? Hunger's fine, you'll be okay. Okay, Margaret. You too. Morinder. Yep. And soon Samara. And hopefully that'll be that. Right. Blimey. Things I go through. Just to keep people safe. Oh, and here comes Saul. Who hopefully will not wander nearby to try and fetch some berries. Hey! Right. That's it for this episode. So yeah, liminal spaces. Look them up. They are fascinating things. And it's very curious to see the world when you start to realize what qualifies as a liminal space. And just, like, how odd they are by their inherent nature. But, anyways, this has been Edgington. That has been quite a fight. I shall catch you all next time. As well as an MCM, if you're there. See you then.